Could I take on B7?
And welcome everyone to the Mechanics Institute on this Tuesday early evening. I'm Abel Talamantes, chess director at the Mechanics Institute, and joining me for this arena is FIDE Master Paul Whitehead. Grandmaster Nick DeFermian's on vacation this week, so Paul is gonna take the load for both. I might jump in and play a game. And how's it going, Paul?
I'm hanging in there. How are you doing, Abel?
Hanging in there. Are you talking about your game? Like in the first 5 moves, 6 moves,
The
you're hanging in
usual, yeah.
there? And we have 10 players so far in the arena. We know more join as it goes. Everything is going really well. It was a lot of fun this past Saturday covering that match with Hamburg. Uh, it was a lot of fun having Eva Maria Zickelbein as part of the broadcast here, talking about the players from Hamburg.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
that was a fun one. That was probably one of the funner club matches. It was nice having one of their players or one of their club reps be part of the broadcast like that. I think that might be something. If we can do that, I might. I think that's something that would be fun to do. Just to give the other clubs perspective and dimension, learn about their players, and this is kind of an odd position.
For me?
Yeah,
Well,
but
I'm an odd kind of a chess player.
that's true too. That's true too.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, seem to have gotten a decent opening here.
And at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, we are going to have round three of our Tuesday night marathon. Round four will be at 8 p.m. Pacific. Game in 35 plus two. But we got some great matchups. If you saw the pairings yesterday, you need to look at the pairings again because they've changed since yesterday, and because it was Kyron Griffith taking a bye, that sort of flipped the pairings for everyone because he was playing on board too. So check that out. In the chat is the link to the Tuesday night marathon. But round three games still top of the line, especially the board one matchup. We're gonna have Grandmaster Gadir Gusenov playing white against FIDE Master Max Gedajlovic. So that will be a fun match to watch. And then Eric Lee on board two against Eric Hahn, and then Mike Walder on three against Austin Mai. And some very interesting matchups. And that's just round three. And then we're going to see what happens with round four. So a lot of fun tonight at the Tuesday night marathon. I'm looking forward to those matchups. And as I turn to talk about the TNM, and now I'm looking back at your game, you like switched to an end game just like that. And you look like you're a pawn up, maybe 2 pawns up, maybe 1 pawn up. Hey, Mike Walder's in the chat.
Trying to make a new queen, Abel.
And Mike Walder, I'm sorry I couldn't stop by the chess cafe yesterday. I had a game I want to show. I was in a long meeting with Kimberly discussing reopening. But I played F Pawn's Birthday Bash tournament.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
I missed the first 2 rounds, and then I played 3 games, won all three. But my third game, I played an Alakine against Don't Mess With Me, uh, who's I think it's Shashwat Sivakumar, who's like 2100. It was a fun game. I was black. I played Alakine, and I wanted to show that. So I'll try to show it next week. Hey
I
there,
won.
Suki and Gemma, here for a few minutes. Thank you for tuning in. And Paul, did you get the win?
I actually won a game. Sorry, I'm not so chatty, but I've noticed when I'm chatting, I hang my face pretty easily.
And Suki and Gemma, they do they go to the cafe, the chess cafe?
Yeah, they do. I'm sorry. So you were saying about them?
No, they're in the chat saying, "Hey,
Oh, hey.
like what's
Hi.
up? Like what's up? What are you doing?" All right, Paul. Who do you got? Oh,
I'm playing A
Adam
Boy.
Adam Mercado.
Yeah.
Perfect. So hopefully I can bring that game to the chess cafe. There was no brilliancy. I mean, it was game in 3+2. So what do you expect? But I thought the ending was really nice. I was pretty proud of that. So and just getting a win against someone that strong, whether it's by luck or whatever, is
Who is it against?
it was Don't Mess With Me. Uh,
Ah,
yeah, Scholastic player, 2100, like super strong.
right.
I'm sure he you saw I got paired up with Abel. I could probably you know play another game, not really pay too much attention,
Oh,
and
don't sell yourself short there,
got caught.
Abel.
He got caught. Caught him.
Well, hi Suki, and what's her daughter's name again?
I'm seeing Gemma.
Gemma.
And the other big news, at least for us chess players, is the our next Tuesday night marathon, scheduled to begin June 1st. It will be live at the club. The details of how many players and all of that we're working out. Uh, and there's some work in terms of paperwork we need to submit to the city, but we expect all of that will be taken care of very, very quickly. Uh, Good question. I think I can say that it's open to all, uh, because everyone's going to be required to wear a mask anyway. So it there's no requirement that you have to have a vaccine. At least that's what the proposal is. So this is unofficial. I'm announcing, and I'm doing that, sticking to all the legal requirements. So unofficially, the plan um, is that we're not going to require vaccination because you're going to be required to wear masks
Like
anyway.
the Marshall Chess Club,
Yeah,
where they
and
required the vaccination.
and some other clubs that are going are requiring, or you
Yeah,
have to
it's
show proof,
interesting.
right? He's saying an apartment mate who's requiring that for Elliot. You're saying that your roommate on condition for you to be there is requiring vaccination. You can't live here unless you're vaccinated. But we're not. We're not. Is the plan? That is the plan. But what's gonna happen? All of this unofficially. As soon as we get the clearance to open registration, we're probably going to announce it that the next day we will open registration at a fixed time just to give people ample notice and opportunity. Because we probably will have I mean, we will for sure have limited space. It might be 40 players, might be 50. Um, and it's going to be only players allowed in, no spectators. So that's the idea, and then we do the commentary from there. We will have DGT boards covering some of the games. Uh, Paul doing the commentary. Judith and I will be directing, and probably gonna have Juan there, uh, helping with the boards and all of that. Who knows? It's gonna feel like the family's back. We're back in the house. So looking forward to that. So next couple of days, we hopefully will have some more information.
Well, I need to make some moves here.
Yeah, I'm like trying to talk to cover up the fact that I'm not seeing exciting play right here.
Yeah, Yeah, well, that's true.
It's like, all right,
This is one of
what
those,
other games are going on here?
I'm getting one of those kind of games that I've been playing lately, a little bit unsound.
It seems like Adam just keeps getting better and better. And I think the San Jose Chess Club, they're going to have a big tournament this coming weekend. This coming weekend in
Huh.
Milpitas. I think they're going to have 100 players, the maximum capacity.
Wow.
Grandmasters and international masters,
Wow.
and they're going to have grandmasters, international masters, national masters, and then me. And then I'll be there, uh, staying in my lane in the under 2000. Oh, you guys had to pull out. So Elliot and Mike not playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Of what tournament is that?
It's San Jose Chess Club's Silicon Valley Open.
Oh, what? Why aren't they playing?
Yeah, curious about that. I don't know if you could say, but I think there might be a couple of. Well, I mean, there's certainly a couple spots left now if you guys aren't playing. But I think they had like 90 players or so, and so like 10 spots left. So if you want to play in that live event, one of the organizers, Abhinav Panagalapati, um, he's 16, 16-year-old. Um, he was a student at my club when I started my own chess club when he was like 8. So known him for many years and known his dad. So it's exciting to see. There's like 5 spots open in that event, and Grandmaster Melik Kachian is going to be playing Stearman. I mean, a lot of top players. If you're interested in that, because we're a fan of them, check that out. Not requiring vaccines for under 16. Ah, they pulled out because they're not requiring vaccine for the under 16, which is tough for the under 16 to get vaccines, right? Because they just opened up.
Huh.
But no, understandable. Understandable.
I think there's going to be a lot of confusion and, um, you know, different kinds of things going on here.
Talking about the game, or are you talking about vaccines?
Well, that's for sure the game. Confusion.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit different, and at least for myself, there's it's all a matter of preference, right? I mean, some people are going to feel more comfortable if they know everyone there is vaccinated.
Right.
Uh, you know, some don't mind. There's no right or wrong. It's all a matter of preference, and you know, it is what it is. It's strange playing over the board. Hey, Sauce, how you doing? Uh, it was funny because early in the pandemic, I was talking with Judith, and I mean, we were discussing the fact that players are going to think it's strange playing over the board, but like tournament directors, right? And she was even speculating like by the time we restart, the TDs may even forget how to like set the clock, like or some of the basic rules. So there's going to be a little learning curve that has to be regained, I think. But all part of the fun. All part of the fun. Let's go, Paul.
Oh,
Pass pawns must be pushed.
yeah, that's in my wheelhouse.
43 minutes left in the arena. Paul is on his second game. If you stay ready, you're in second place, Paul. You might even be in first if you win this. Oh, look at that. Tactics.
My opponents
Tactics.
fell for it.
All right. Chess Monster in first place in his own arena. So you got If You Stay Ready. So if anyone has any questions about the coming opening, I can answer that unofficially. Goodyear sent a game from his country's championship where two 2,600 players missed a two-mover.
Oh, I keep hearing about this, and I'm
It,
not impressed.
and is the thought that they missed it because they're still trying to acclimate themselves to over the board? That's the reason?
I guess.
Blame the board. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's going on every day, though, that 2,600 players are missing something.
Anyway, you're saying,
Yeah.
or are you saying that you're hearing more of it just because people are
Oh, I meant anyway.
anyway? Yeah. No, it's a different feel. I know Mike and Elliot are playing in Berkeley. Uh, how was that? Like, was that kind of a shocker of an experience having a board in front of you and having to hit a clock?
Yeah, we talked about that in the chess cafe.
The strangeness of having tournament-sized board and pieces,
Yeah, stuff like
and not
that.
only that, long time control, right? Like, I mean, it's normal time control under normal circumstances, but uh, you know, playing G90 plus 30 or something, right? And the time control will be the same as it's always been at the live TNM game in 2 hours, 5 second delay.
You must be so pleased.
I'm waiting for that day because I remember you and I, Paul, we talked about this, having like a little bit of lag I'm seeing. We actually talked about it, that we were waiting for that moment when, whoops, we would be able to return, um, and have the TNM. And it was probably a year ago. Um, and it's kind of amazing that like this long, uh, here we are, and hopefully coming back June 1st. We don't think anything is going to get in the way of that, but yeah, excited for that.
Yeah, amazing. All right, what am I supposed to do here? Looks like I've got a good game, but he's getting ready to play 92. Do I play G5 and let him play 92 and D4? Or do I try something else?
There we go. I think we caught up now. We had a slight lag in the broadcast there for a little bit, but I think we've caught up to it now.
What would my friend Steve Brandywine play here?
Well, you would have played it already, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's the key. That's right. Okay.
And Fogtown Girl saying we need an outdoor tournament.
Oh, those are fun. Those are great fun.
I have a different feeling about that. I think having like outdoor casual play, like outdoor blitz, not is fun. But like an outdoor tournament, you're completely dependent on the elements.
Oh yeah.
like a tournament where like a game can be hours. That's a whole different thing. But like casual chess in the park, street chess, out that is totally fun. Um, I just remember once doing a class outdoors. It was just like the worst experience. I mean, it was hot. Like people were tuning out, including the coach.
Uh-huh.
Including the coach. But
Yeah, it has to be the right kind of outside, I think.
conditions, the right conditions. So what are you doing, Paul? Are you just sort of cruising over here, or what's going on?
Yeah, there ain't much to this, is there?
And I'm
Oh, brother. I even made a mistake here, I think.
and Dimple pinches in the chat asking you, Paul, if you remember the Paul Masson tournaments.
Oh, sure. I played in them. Nick and I tied for first in one of those tournaments.
Yeah, yep. Had some world class players there.
Oh, yeah.
And thank you, Golko fan, for subscribing to the Mechanics channel. Yeah, we got this weekend. We covered the our Hamburg match, but then we were also covering the Texas State Scholastic qualifier for the Denker, Barber, Rockefeller, and Herring, which is the high school, middle school, elementary, and girls championship. So the winner of these tournaments is the state's representative to play in the National Invitational that usually goes on during the U.S. Open. And that was a whole lot of fun, but we got a lot of people that were watching that event subscribed to the Mechanics Institute. So
Terrific.
so that was cool, sort of extending the outreach to them. And yeah, Mike Walder said the Paul Masson 90-degree temperatures sometimes.
It was incredible. Incredibly hot.
Oh, so Mike Walder subscribed. Now he doesn't have to deal with the ads. So fantastic. Yep.
Not sure what I should play here.
The Mountain Winery in Saratoga, and it's still there. Although it's it might be something else, but the structure is still there.
I think I should just take this silly pawn.
Let's do it. TikTok.
Fun.
Never too late to join. It's arena. You can join whenever. So hop in. The water is warm.
I'm just going to take it. Probably bad.
34 minutes left in the arena. And don't forget, everyone, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, the round 3 of the Tuesday night marathon. We'll probably pick up coverage at around 6:40. And we'll have all the action. I'm really excited about the top board matchup with Gadir and Max the Axe Gadajlovic. They played a really tight game in one of the previous TNMs, and this should be a good one. And
I'm going for it.
Yeah, just go for it. Just do it. And that Texas qualifier, there were just some like mind blowing tactics from these kids. Uh, in that, I'm gonna try to pick off some of them, and so we can show those off. It was fun to watch. And Nick joined the broadcast for one of the rounds, so that was a lot of fun. And then Grandmaster Julio Sedora, uh, he was on. He's the head coach of the University of Texas at Dallas chess team. Oh. Paul closing in here.
Trying. Now I got him.
And Paul maintaining. If you get the win, you will retake first place. You're sort of benefiting from the fact that a lot of the young guns that
Are you saying?
that
What are you saying?
that play 10 games after 15 minutes, they are not playing.
Well, now I can get the Lucina position even without the A pawn, the H pawn. So.
Technique. There you go. And would you believe that 3 or 4 years ago, I still didn't really know this? I was shown this about 3 or 4 years ago, and now I see it often. And
I didn't even have to do it here. I had the extra H pawn, which made it easy.
So now we're going to see if Paul can mate with the king and rook.
And this is, you know.
Very nice. Although I'm noticing as a result of a little power glitch, there's like a 10-second lag. So I'll have to be wary of that when calling the game. Paul will win this game. And takes over first. Now you're playing GM Oliver, who I know is one of our Scholastic players.
Well, good luck to him.
Good luck to GM Oliver. 30 minutes left.
And Nick is not here, huh?
He's on vacation. Nick is vacationing, taking some time off. What opening is this, Paul?
It's an English. It started out as an English opening.
And then you turned it into something else, huh?
Turned it into mush.
Gonna make your mind into mush.
Where's he going with his knights? Does he want to give that to me? All right, I'll take it.
I'm remembering one time we were covering a Scholastic tournament, and when I mean Scholastic tournament, like the players were like new players, like new Scholastic players, and we had National Master Arjun Bharat from UC Berkeley. And man, his enthusiasm and passion for the game So he's doing the analysis and he's watching these players. And he's like, okay, he just went G5. I think his plan is to do this and then do that and then go here and relocate the knight over. And I'm thinking, like, I don't even think they're thinking one move ahead. I think they just push
Right, barely. Yeah, no,
right.
I.
But it's kind of funny because, like, to me, like, oh, that's kind of a total random move. But he was able to see a plan, right? He was able to materialize a plan in there.
Well,
So,
this is a funny position, actually, isn't it? Look at that. I like that move, Rook F1.
and
So, what do I
folks,
do?
you will see that move in a few seconds.
I'm going to just put his bishop on H1. How can that be bad? Go on, get back there. Look at that, all the way back to H1. How can this be bad? I had a game against Callahan once that went like this, and he played the whole game with his bishop on H1.
H1 recently or like
Back back
back a few years.
some yeah in 2017 or something like that. I played in one of those TNMs.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You never played one of these online TNMs.
Well, I've been a commentator, haven't?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
that's
been
true.
a commentator.
You've been busy with other things.
Yeah.
That is true. And there you have what we're speaking of. The bishop has got to go to H1.
What should I do here?
And if anyone has any questions about
About
opposed real, another thing that we're looking to do, not official, but it's in the plan, is we're looking to open up the chess room just for general study use. Um, People will not be able to play other people inside the chess room, but if you want to come and study chess there, or come hang out, you can play other people if you want to use notation to call moves, and as long as you're sitting not directly across from each other but like spaces apart, you can do that.
oh, I
But
wonder when that protocol will change too.
the expectation is that it'll change soon,
Uh-huh.
just not yet. So and what people will have to do is they'll have to reserve their time, just like right now the library's open, but you have to reserve the time to come in and use it. So but the expectation is that this won't be long. So so we'll see, but it's just exciting to just take that first step. It's almost like you're walking on the moon. You're gonna take your first step on the moon. You're gonna take the first step at the mechanics,
Incredible.
playing live chess.
Dude, look at this game. This game it's like at some kind of crazy
It's something. You are
crazy
still in first
something.
place, Paul.
Even though I'm playing like slow as molasses, huh?
That's right. And actually, let me. I should probably put the score. Can I put the score up here?
Well, now I have a threat.
You have a threat. Let's see. I'll put the score.
That might not be so easy for him to deal with.
We're gonna put the standings right under you, Paul. Okay.
I'm not on Twitch, so I'm
No,
just.
it's better if you're not. Well, it may actually probably be better if you were,
I'd be
because
completely confused, even more confused than I am.
I'll just leave it there for people to see, so we can follow how
There's
Paul
going to
is
be a
doing.
surprise finish here.
There we go. And so pretty soon, viewers will be able to follow the standings. And as of right now, Paul, you're still the top dog.
I delivered checkmate On the board. That was
Go.
oh my. Now I'm revenge. I get my opponent is wanting revenge.
He's calling you out.
Or
Oh, you got KRG. Yeah.
again. What is with this bishop c4 move? Oh well. Very odd move.
Don't forget, everyone. 6:30 p.m. the start of round 3 of the Tuesday night marathon. Great matchups. Again, if you want to see the current standings and the pairings and what everyone is doing, go check it out right there. If you are interested in the San Jose Chess Club Silicon Valley Open, only a few spots left. You check that out there. Just promoting everything. Berkeley's got their Friday night marathon. Check that out. The Mechanics Institute will have their Tuesday night marathon. The plan, June 1st, round 1. Official word coming soon. But usually when we put plans in motion, it happens. So
I've noticed that myself.
boom, boom, boom.
Well,
What are you doing, Paul? What is this game you're playing here?
what is this game? Is this chess?
Should I play a game? I've played a game every week for the past few. I think I may join. I'll play a game. I just joined. I'm playing Frank James Marshall.
Nice.
All right, let's see.
Boy, my opponent is really engaging in some wishful thinking here with his queen c2. That is a move, I'll tell you.
And I know I got like a little bitty lag here. I think I'm already.
Maybe I played that a bit
Am I losing
wrong.
already? Am I losing? I think I'm losing already. Let's see where this goes. I'm certain I played a move that was unexpected by Clarence. He had to be like, how can Abel play that? Certain of it.
My opponent thinks that moving quickly is the thing as he drops a piece. Yeah, I mean, what is this? I can win win a piece in 2 different ways.
That is sort of the new school of thinking. All right, I've gotten myself into a little trouble here.
This is fast
my
move,
goodness.
fast hands, but
see you later. I just played like a horrible move. Oh my goodness, that was like that. I'm giving it away, Paul.
well, so is my opponent.
But like, wouldn't you be happy that they're giving it away? You seem like you're like disappointed. Like,
How
like
could you give away the game
I mean,
in such a terrible fashion?
I mean, you sound like it's like disrespect to chess or something.
It's kind of bizarre the way he's playing here.
Yeah, I'm playing really bad right now. I don't have an answer for this, Paul. Now, the thing I have on my side is time. Like, I have a time advantage now. but I have like a total isolated pawn that's like horribly weak. Actually, I don't have a time advantage. I'm losing in time. I don't know what I was looking at. I think I was looking at your game. I had him thinking though. There, now he's like seeing the target.
My opponent's starting to see the light, I think.
Okay, let's see. See the light. Okay.
Boy, oh boy. Hope,
Age advantage.
hope springs
Yeah.
eternal. Let's see.
Mike is in the chat saying Clarence has age advantage over me. He does have age advantage over me. Let's see here. I don't like this. All right, let's do this. Age advantage. In a couple of years, I'll be able to qualify for the senior
Discount.
and get a discount in a lot of places, and
Yeah.
go to Denny's and get my discount. All right, let's see here.
My opponent's moved very fast, but he's lost too many things here.
I think I'm giving Clarence some complications here,
Way to go.
which is a victory. All right, let's see there. Do that. Okay. Starting to see things.
Sounds like me.
I'm seeing ghosts. I'm seeing ghosts. That's what I'm seeing. There. What? Now, why did he do that? He didn't get that move. Can I just do that?
I won.
Wow, Paul Whitehead getting it done. You know what I think it is like you have this background behind you where there's a bunch of books making it look like you're like this studious scholar.
Little do they know.
Yeah, you have them all fooled, Paul. All right. Okay, like this is all right. I feel like this is all right. I have to be careful though because I'm like taking way too much time. How to set up next move option on chess.com says Sauce. Setup. You mean pre-move? How to do the pre-move? I actually don't know how to do that. Do you, Paul?
No.
Why do you do that? But can't I just do this?
I know nothing.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I just mess this up? No, I didn't mess this up. Or did I? I want to find out if I've messed this up very shortly. Ooh.
Who's bird or bust?
Mark Drury.
Oh, yeah.
And V Chess Master saying it's in settings. If you look in settings, you should be able to see pre-move options. Okay. This is suspicious here. Oh, look at it. Oh, can I do that? Oh, I just hung my face. Ah, I hate
That
this.
sounds like a familiar.
Oh man, I thought I was being
You thought you were being cool,
yeah,
and look what happened.
and I wasn't. Oh man, I hate that. I
Yeah.
thought I was cool, but I actually wasn't. Oh man.
How can my opponent get away with this stuff?
This is
Is the
really bad.
question.
Very frustrating.
So he likes knight a5 to play knight c4, and what do I do?
Yeah, there's no point in me playing this on. Oh, I totally messed that up. I had a good game. I was up a pawn in the end game.
Oh, sorry to
And
hear that.
just let it go, Paul. I don't even know how to resign. How do I resign here?
Yeah, I know. Believe me, that can
Oh,
be
there it is.
problematical.
Nice game, Clarence. Good game. Good game. Very nice game. All right, back to the real players here.
Well, I don't know about that.
Paul is playing Mark Drury. And looking at the standings, you are on top. Second place is Kalen Melville. And then if you stay ready, you're on a streak of 5. Oh, did I have a way to save it? Probably. Uh, I was just like so discouraged in the moment.
I'm playing on all sides of the board.
Wow, you got your heavy loaded pieces there.
But I need to strike while what's the expression?
While the iron's hot. While the iron's hot.
Yeah. 6, 5.
5 out of 5 is
Oh,
Paul Whitehead.
I don't want to do that. It looks wrong.
If it looks wrong, it's
Do
probably
it.
right. It's probably right.
I did the weirdest looking move right there. It just looks so wrong.
What's the idea?
If moving there is wrong, I don't want to be
You
right.
don't want to be right. What's your idea of that?
Well, it's to protect the B pawn and the D pawn, believe it or not. I mean, at least it had an idea. If I played Rook B1, he had the weird 96. And 96 put me on the spot.
Interesting. Because if he pushes to fork, you just drop to.
I dropped my knight at C3. So what's going on now? I got to get out of this pin.
It's like you put your you put your queen on B2, and it's like, okay, now I gotta get out of it.
Yeah. It was like a temporary pin that I had to be in.
All right, Mike. Good luck in your game tonight. From what I saw, you got a board 3 tough one with Austin Mai. The kid is definitely coming for you. So we'll see how the experience does versus the youth. That'll be a fun one. We'll keep an eye on that game. National Master Mike Walder doing his prep before tonight. And Sauce, if you're in the chat still listening, check settings for pre-move. I've never dabbled with that, never been like curious about it, so. And I don't think I could even think that fast for start making pre-moves.
Oh yeah, that pre-move stuff. Wow, this is a complicated little game here. My opponent's really hanging in there with me, trying to make a game out of it.
You got an advantage in time.
That I love to hear that.
That is something.
Well,
5 out of 5 is Paul. Although Kalen is creeping up on you. He's 5 out of 6. But he's on a 4-game win streak. And right now he's
is
currently
there eight
playing.
minutes left in the arena?
That's right, under 8 minutes.
Wow.
And Kalen's got a blistering attack against server busy, so I think he's gonna.
Server busy.
Server's busy. Vedant Talwalkar, I believe.
We've
So-
got some great players in this TNM with Andy Lee, and I mean, we've got some real wild people, wild men.
Yeah, the talent is here, and that's interesting. Judith and I had a meeting with someone on Monday talking about hybrid tournaments and collaborating with them on. They're from Southern California, and Kalen gets the win in his game, so he's putting a little pressure. He's currently in first place now. He's jumped over you. You need to win this game, Paul. No doubt about it. We're talking with this gentleman from Southern California about a hybrid event where, say, we get like 20 players at the Mechanics Institute. They all play from their laptops. But because we can have them all in the same room with an arbiter, you can FIDE rate the tournament for points, real FIDE points. But then you're pulling players from our area and their area, so you can actually have players playing each other that may not usually be so easy to play each other. So
Right.
but that's a real thing that they're doing around the world. Actually, they've already started.
No, I've heard of that.
There's a lot of FIDE events where they're doing hybrid, and it's for FIDE rating, and they're doing it. So the one thing that's not yet allowed, because Judith and I just finished a seminar on hybrid tournaments with FIDE, is they still do not allow norm tournaments hybrid model. I think people are waiting for that as a possibility, but still not doing it. And Paul, you got that win. 5 minutes left. Back in first place. There it is right there. So you're sort of in a race because Kalen's playing Young Morphe, and they've already gone through several moves. So whoever you're playing, you need to get that.
Oh, where's the play next game? Oh, it says get ready. I guess
You're waiting for someone, which is actually working to your disadvantage because
Kalen's playing.
Kalen's up a piece in his game already. You're basically gonna be forced to go for scholars.
I'm playing server busy.
Oh my gosh, but wait a minute. Oh,
And all they have to do is run the clock out. I'm playing a King's Gambit in honor of
Andy Lee.
Andy Lee.
That might be the way to do it, actually. Let's follow that. King's Gambit. You got your opponent thinking. Oh, and your opponent here resigned his previous game, so he could play you.
Oh, how did he know he was going to play me?
Well, because you get to play the next opponent.
Ah,
Neil Bruce in BC in the chat. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, round 3 of the Tuesday night marathon. Exciting games. Paul and I will be there to call the action, which means Paul will be there calling the action. I'll be picking the games.
Well, now I'm probably winning.
But you need to win quick. Why did you do that?
Why did I do that?
Yeah.
It's a typical King's Gambit move. Break open the Yankees on the king side.
Oh my gosh! And look, wow, look at there's a game. The
Oh
game.
my gosh, he just hung his queen.
Oh. Oh. That was
That
unusual.
was crazy. That was too bad on
And
his.
that is too bad because Kalen just won his game, probably thinking, all right, uh, server busy's gonna hold Paul down.
Wait a minute here. I won.
You won.
And now I'm playing young Morphe. I can't play another King's Gambit
Why not?
because he didn't play E5.
And you should never throw games. Never throw game. I think he would have had you anyway, but never throw games.
What kind of game am I playing here?
We got 2 minutes left in the arena. And let's see who you got. You got the young Morphe. Let's see Kalen, because it's possible that, but he's playing Adam Mercado, so he's got his hands full. Although it looks like, is he up a piece already? Holy cow. Although with a minute and a half, you have to think that Adam's going to keep Kalen busy enough. Oof. Yep. And it does look like Kalen is going to be sufficiently busy against Adam, so it should be good, Paul. 1 minute left.
I'm not used. I better not count my chickens here. Maybe he's trying to lose his bishop. I don't know.
Actually,
Yeah, he's trying to lose his bishop.
this is close, though. Kalen trying to find a way to deliver mate. Hey, playing. Oh, Paul. You gonna do it, Paul? Paul is gonna do it. He's gonna. He got another win. Wow. And I'm wondering.
And I have 4 seconds to play another game.
Yeah. And there it is, right there. You're gonna see the final standings.
Ugh.
Chess Monster, 8 out of 8, takes down his own arena with Kalen. He was chasing you, but you were able to get those quick wins at 23 points, and Adam Mercado in third.
Unbelievable.
16. So, yeah, awesome arena. Nick will be back next week. And we are going to cover round 3 of the Tuesday night marathon starting at about 6:40. I think we're going to start.
Okay.
And we will be back then. So tune back in around 6:40, and we'll have rounds 3 and 4 tonight for the Tuesday night marathon. So
Be there or be